noticed with O'Brien how much he's played. Swapshire, Raymond, the little guard, the freshman that they got is a really good player. And then between Bat and Regisford, they didn't play a ton tonight, but they got a lot of experience. So I thought they were going to be one of the better teams in the league.
Mike, the shot clock violation, like you guys had 3 tonight, is that just inexperience?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about the shot clock's violations. I care why we get them. You know what I mean? It's us not recognizing our offense, not continuing with it, not going through it hard, not going to the next thing. So it's not like, the shot clock's running down and just run up and set somebody a ball screen. You got to stick with your offense, and with so many, I say new guys, at some point you got to stop being new. But those are 3 plays that I'm not thinking about, or I'm thinking differently about, I should say.
Mike, their dribble penetration tonight, especially Burns, I thought early they were effective. Then you guys got a lot better, especially early second half. And then he had the 3 late. Where are you guys in terms of just being able to do simple things like, stay in front of guys on the perimeter?
Yeah, well, it's not a simple thing, especially against a guy like Burns. He's fast and he's good. But we have to be better defensively, and some of it's the kid's a good player. Brian's good. These guys are good, but a lot of it's mental, and some of it is probably I would bet our better stops were when you had maybe different guys in there, so maybe a better defensive group. But then you have your defensive group in, and you don't have your offensive group, and vice versa. So we got to get the guys that we think can score to be able to also defend.
What was the thinking behind going small tonight, starting Lamont? Saw some lineups out there where Bragg was playing the 5. What's the thinking behind that?
Well, Marvin didn't play the 5. I mean, Sam at center, and just throwing him the ball as much as possible because he makes plays. And for him to, he didn't practice it a ton. So for him to be able to do what he did tonight was good. That's why we did it. He did a lot of good things. I think he had a double-double, 5 assists or something. But it's, throwing Sam the ball as much as possible.
Coach, coming out in the second half, you guys were so much more aggressive on offense. You got a lot of opportunities. What was it that you changed at halftime that got you off to such a good start?
Not a ton, just telling them, every game it's like, it's your first time seeing a team and how they play it. So this team plays very differently than Bucknell. So it's them sort of figuring out how they're getting guarded. Us telling them what it is, trying to help them as much as we can. But we really came out and we shared the ball a ton. I thought Saeed was getting into the paint and just, kicking it out. And, you make a couple shots, that always helps. But it's, we got to be able to sort of stick with it and then adjust when they adjust. And, so we're just not there yet. But, we've had good practices. James had some good practices, so I was happy that he did that because now I feel I can play him and he can help us because he sort of knows, has an idea what he's doing. So he did some good things tonight, so, he's going to get some opportunities. But it's just getting everyone to understand what we're trying to do and, be able to do it. We're trying to play a lot of freshmen, so, I was glad, I told him, hey, this is a league game. Coach Langle, I heard him on the sidelines. He's, getting on his guys because it's important, So he's on his older group that's like, they understand how important every possession is. So I was glad that our guys who don't necessarily understand that quite yet, all of them that are on the court, are able to sort of be in the game. Now we just got to continue to, sort of build on that and, take that next step and be able to finish, close the game out.
And despite maybe what the box score says, it seems like you did a really good job on Will tonight. What was it that you did to kind of not make him as dominant as he could be?
On Raymond?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's always a 5-man effort for us. It's not like we have a guy that's like, oh, put him on, the other team's best player. So it's everybody being in tune. So I'll bet, if you did score, whoever scored tonight, it wasn't just one person that was on that person that was getting exposed. It was sort of a different guy each time. You know what I mean? So it's just us getting everybody to understand what we're trying to do. So and we're getting there. It's just you know, each game it's a huge challenge. So I give our guys a ton of credit, though. It's you know, despite our record, we've had some of our best practices, you know, since coming back from the break. Even right before Bucknell, you know, they're a whole different animal. But even right before them, you know, we've had some really good practices. So now you got 2 days to get ready for Navy, and they play, you know, a zone. They got some older guys that are about, you know, energy and toughness and everything. So it's going to be a whole, you know, not that Colgate isn't tough, it's just Navy plays differently. And it's going to be a whole different challenge that we got to get ready for.
Mike, is there a possibility now that we're in the Patriot League play that of the medical red shirt with Mark?
I mean, we're just taking that, you know, day by day, seeing where he's at. So, like the concussion's a weird thing. You don't know. No one really knows what to do with it. So.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.
Saeed's hand seems certainly fine, right?
Not